Hello, this is Daniel from Trusted Tutorials, and today we're gonna have a look at locking range references in Google Sheets. I prepared a sample file with a lot of numbers, and I'm going to show you all the possible ways how you can lock references. Alright, the first thing, the most important thing is to know that the lock symbol is a $sign or a cash sign here. Whenever you put a $sign in front of either the row or the column number or row number or a column, you can lock the cell or the range. Alright, but to understand it better, I think it's great to have a look at a couple of examples. Let's get started with the first example here. Let's just multiply the cell A1 with times 2. Alright, for this we're gonna start with the equal sign. I'm gonna choose the cell A1 and then I'm gonna multiply it by 2. Now I hit enter, and as you can see, 1 times 2 is 2. And then when I go down, you see it chooses A1, 2, 1, 3, 1, A4, 4, 6. It goes just down every time it adds a number higher, and everything is multiplied by 2. If I now want to lock this cell, I can say that I want to fixate it and say it should always stay at A and it should always be A1. So I'm locking this specific cell right here and I hit enter. And now if I copy the formula by just dragging this down, it will always result in 2. Because it's not moving, as you can see, it's always A1. On the other hand, I could just lock the cells column. When I just lock the cells column, which is A and not the 1, you will, let's see what happens. I accept here the autofill, and now you can see A3, A4, it stays at A, but exactly the same happens as if I would lock nothing. Alright, so we locked a cell and we locked a cells column, but now let's lock the cells row. Alright, we just do the same example. Now just go back, I think it's easier, and now we just lock the cells row like this. Just in front of the 1 I put a $sign and hit enter. And now I just copy it by dragging it down, and you can see what happens. I get a 2 for all of the cells because it stays at A and it stays at column 1. So basically still this cell right here is locked. What I can also do is I can lock a range. So if we would say we want to get the average of A1 and B1, B1. Alright, it's 2A1 times B1, and then the average. So the average makes no sense. Let's now have a look at a different example when we use a whole range. Alright, for this we're going to use the average function, and we're going to select this range right here, and we're going to hit enter, and we're going to see the average is 10.5. Alright, and I just accept that for all the others, and as you can see now, it's always going to select a different row. Alright, but now what we could do is, as we did before, we can lock the whole range. So we can say we lock the A and the 1, the column and the row, and we do that also for the second argument here, for the second parameter here, and now we hit enter. And we get 10.5. And now if we copy that down to the rest, you see we get 10.5 again. because it's always going to select exactly the same range, because we locked the whole range using the dollar symbol. On the other hand, what we could also do is we can lock the start of the range. Let's say we just want to lock here A1, so I'm just going to remove that from the dollar sign from the second argument right here, and I hit enter. And now I just copy it down, and you will see what happens. We get all different values, because now it's always A1, but it becomes T2, and then it becomes T3. So the range basically is increasing, and that's why we get a different average all the time, but it will always start here from A1, because this is what we locked. So I think you get the idea. You use the dollar sign, and with the dollar sign you can lock whatever you want in Google Sheets, and this is how you lock range references in Google Sheets. I hope this tutorial was helpful and understandable. If so, please give it a like, follow our channel, also hit the notification bell so you will always be notified when new videos come out. This was Daniel from Trusted Tutorials. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye. Bye bye.